everybody, welcome to the 5th episode of Titanic Week. In today's episode we're on Stormworks and we're going to have a look at the Stormworks Titanic. Now let's hope she wants to work today. So, without any more stalling, let's begin. Alright, here we are in the world of Stormworks. This is what I look like. Pretty cool. But we're not here for this. We are here for Titanic. And hopefully, fingers crossed, she works. Have you got your fingers crossed? You better have. Alright, I'm gonna spawn her in. Into missions. Into workshop. There she is. Now it's gonna get a little laggy. It's gonna get real laggy. Loading vehicles. Come on. Come on. I got my fingers crossed. You better have your fingers crossed while you're watching this video. Is she gonna work? I'm watching that loading vehicles bit. Still keep your fingers crossed because she's done this before where she bamboozled us. Well, she bamboozled me. Now, you'll see that I'm really on the moon now. God, dang, she's beautiful. She's got her props underneath the water. I'm seriously running on the moon right now. I am running. Just look at that ship. Oops. Look at our funnels. Hopefully my computer doesn't have a stroke while recording this. But let's get on board. Keep our fingers crossed that she doesn't give up. But walking up the gangway to the ship of dreams. They've actually really done quite well. No, not the gap, not the gap. Go, go, go. I'm on. Thank you, moon gravity. Like, they've captured her look in this area. Let's go into second class. This is the only bit of interior on the whole ship. Okay, my computer had a little bit of a hiccup there, but it should be okay now. Once we get her out of port, she should clear up a little bit. Fingers crossed still that she actually is able to leave port. Getting up the stairs real slowly. Out we get, and we're on the second class boat deck. The funnels are standing tall. Absolutely lovely vessel. Moon gravity. Expansion joint. The aft expansion joint, to be exact. Oh, we're starting to... The frames are starting to pick up. Hopefully they'll get a bit better when we leave port. Still keep your fingers crossed though. Better be keeping those fingers crossed. I don't know whether to trust that this is going to work. But here we are on the bridge, everybody. Let's turn on these lights. Turn on the throttle, and away she goes. I think she's leaving port, I don't know. Let's put all of these up. up and let's get onto the helm. Yeah, we're moving away from port. Look at this majestic ship. Right, once we get out a little bit, we'll do a little explore. Get out to deeper ocean because I think she sinks. Because there's a sink switch. We gotta do bridge wing review. Now that's pretty good for bridge wing. You can see the forecastle, see the well deck, see open ocean. 10 out of 10 bridge wing. Right. Now that we're moving away and I'm moving a lot faster, my computer's not having a stroke continuously. Let's hope she continues to behave. JP guy again, he made this. I would do the Queen Mary model, but my computer can't even handle that one. It can only handle Lusitania and Titanic. Not at the same time. No. Now, Titanic, behave. Please, I'm begging of you. Don't do what you did last time and then fling me off and then go flying away to the moon. I'll leave a link to that video if you want to see that. That was pretty funny. There's actually 2 videos where this model spazzed out. I'm not going to look down the A-deck promenade yet, but I think we might have to change course because that is a power plant in front of us. And let's get into the center-ish view. Yeah, I might do a little bit of a recourse. You can see down the whole ship there. It's the A-deck promenade. But we're not going down there yet. That's a nice view. Look at them funnels. To me, ships are missing a lot of what they used to have. We're going to go to port. To the port side. I've gone harder port. Oh yeah, this thing does have its whistles. Well, it did. I got you hard over. Yeah, hard over. You can see the... No, you can't see the rudder, but it is in hard over to port. I do have other Stormworks stuff if you want to see that. I've got heaps of Stormworks vessels. Now, I do believe we're in the clear, but I'm gonna keeping us going to port. Keep us going to port a little while longer. The props are going in the water. I can see them down there. Okay. Will you straighten out? No, I have to straighten you out manually, don't I? That's pretty straight. Alright. Portside bridge wing. Looks like we're going to clear it. Let's see. Let's see how much we're going to clear it by. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to clear that, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But, touch wood, she's behaving quite well for the minute. So let's take an explore down her boat deck. Now, you can't go into the grand staircase or gymnasium, nor can you go in any other rooms. You can go on top of the compass tower. But let's not bother about that. Let's go down to the poop deck. No, the only problem is you can't use the lifeboats. They're unusable. We're not going to use stairs. We're high class. We just jump. We're risky. We just jump. But this one doesn't have a link to the helm, so if we do collide with that island ahead of us, oh well. But we can get a view of them props. Now they are spinning correctly. The two outer ones are slower than the center one. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to clear that island by a long shot. Oh well. Hang on, are we heading straight? That's the thing. We're heading a little bit to starboard, but not enough to turn us, I don't think. Now we are going to have to use the staircase, hopefully. Oh, it's lit now. I think if you're still keeping your fingers crossed, you can uncross them, because I think she's going to behave. Just touch wood that I didn't just jinx us. Let's go on top of the bridge, shall we? That worked. So you got the funnel, you can't climb up that ladder, that is just handrailing in the way of looking like a ladder. Got vents. Nah, you can't climb it, I tried. Now, are we going to hit that island? I don't think we are, but just in case, because I don't think they have any sort of lighthouse on them. I'm going to put us a bit more to port. Bit more to port, and yeah, we should be good enough, but there we go, that should be good. Now, judging on how deep it is, when that sun goes down, we might sink her. Oh, nope, I want to get on the bridge. I want to get on the bridge. And it's even got the bell. You can't get to the crow's nest. But let's go onto the bow. Say that's the iceberg, because we're going to get there by the time nighttime comes. Do you want me to run it into the island? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Let's get to the bridge and run it into the island. On the starboard side, just like in real life. Nah, I don't think I will. But that's basically what you would see if you were like sailing past an iceberg, except it wouldn't have the buildings on top of it. That is such a nice ship. Like, how much detail is in this ship. So after we pass this island, I will sink the ship. Hang on, I'm gonna go on to the camera mode. P and H. Alright, so look at that ship. Hang on. Look at her. I know I say that a lot, but she's just a beautiful ship. Now I can't fly all the way to the stern, which is sad. That is the best shaped bow I have ever seen. Just how round it is. No, we can't get it a moonless night, which is sad. Stormworks, add an option where there's moonless. You can do a moonless night. Alright, how deep is the water? Let's find out. Not deep at all. Alright, I'll bring you back when we're at deep water. Alright, I think the water is deep enough now. We've moved quite a fair bit from the land. I've also set the time to be 4 minutes before she hit the iceberg. So around the time they were just trying to spot it. So let's get back onto the ship and sink her. Alright. Water is entering the ship. Hang on. See, water is entering the ship. That is water coming in. Now, Stormworks is a really good game because it follows physics. And also it's better than Titanic by Interactive Gaming Studios because you can actually see the forecastle. The forecastle, I should say. Okay, so I'm gonna put her at all stop. At all stop because that would have been what they would have done. She's definitely getting that port side list. Am I the only one that's finding that? Yeah, we're getting a port side list. Not too bad of a port side list, but that will get worse. And look, she's already down by the head of about a deck. Are you moving backwards? I think we're moving backwards. I'm going to put the engines back in forwards. Drive us forwards, ship. I know that means we're doing sort of a Britannic. I'm trying to beach the ship. But, bam. What, I'd say it's around E deck by now? E or F deck? Once we get to it about C deck or the forecastle deck, we might want to run. She's... yeah, the list is getting worse. You can see the horizon line behind her. And she's on a downwards angle. And we'll get a We'll get a front side view of this. There's the horizon. And the mast. It should be straight on from that. I'd say that water's almost on the forecastle deck by now. Oh, it's close. It's really close. She's getting lower and lower in the water. That, I'd say, is around D-deck. So E-deck's just gone under. D-deck is starting. Yeah, D-deck is going under. We should probably start moving. Yeah, that water isn't far from breaking into there. Yeah, it's starting. I can see it tripling in there. Come on, tell me when I need to move. Now that water's actually getting in there, let's have a look on the bridge. Let's go to the that and that. D-deck in the forward section of the ship is completely underwater. The list is still there. Water is getting onto the forecastle deck on C-deck. I think we should probably start running to the stern, but then we don't get to see the action at the front, do we? I must stop her. I'm gonna get her stopped. At a... Yeah, we're not moving anymore. But forecastle is under. Well decked, more or less. I'm gonna go to the stern. I'm gonna go to the stern. I'm gonna go to the stern and go on to the docking bridge. Yeah, she's definitely getting there. She's got a really rough port list. She should even to a keel, but I don't think this game has that mechanic. Like, you can't have a ship get a list and then it return. I'm not sure. The bridge is going under, I repeat. Only one propeller is spinning. Yeah, she's definitely picking up some pace. And... ooh, crunch. Final moments are happening now. It's not really giving them Jack and Rose their final moments. There you go. Titanic is underwater. Oh, we're swimming up, I believe. Okay, we still need to swim up. God, we were brought down a fair bit. Oh, there we go. Let's make it daytime. Titanic's down there. Well, as you see my character swimming in slow motion, that'll be all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. What are you doing? Okay, now he fixed himself. So, 5th episode, done and dusted. 6 and 7 coming tomorrow. Well, 6 coming tomorrow, 7 coming day after tomorrow. So, see you then.